Hey everyone, welcome back to Tuesday Channel watching here, where legends never die, they evolve, re-emerge, and tear down everything you thought you knew about speed. Subscribe now and buckle in, because what you're about to see isn't a comeback, it's a resurrection. This is the 2026 Plymouth Superbird. Half a century ago, the Plymouth Superbird redefined the very idea of American muscle. With its absurdly tall rear wing and elongated nose cone, it looked like it was engineered by madmen, and maybe it was. Built for NASCAR, it wasn't just iconic, it was unstoppable. Richard Petty took it to the track. The world took notice, and then, it vanished. But now, in 2026, the bird is back. Louder, faster, and bolder than ever. It's a superbird for a new era, and it doesn't care about being subtle. What happens when you dig up muscle car royalty from the golden age and give it the tech, precision, and aggression of a modern hypercar? You get a machine like the 2026 Superbird. From the moment you see it, nothing feels normal. The nose, sleek, wind-cutting, dipped in modern composite materials but unmistakably retro. The wing, still tall, still outrageous, still 100% functional. But now it's active. It adjusts for drag, downforce, and madness at over 200 miles per hour. Underneath that muscular hood is where things go from retro to radical. The 2026 Superbird isn't just a tribute. It's a full-blown modern weapon. At its heart is a 7.0-liter twin-turbocharged Hellephant V8. Yes, Hellephant. 1,000 horsepower. Over 950 pound-feet of torque. All of it sent to the rear wheels through an 8-speed Tremec dual-clutch transmission. It doesn't whisper. It roars. And that roar comes with a top speed north of 230 miles per hour. But the Superbird isn't just a drag strip demon. It's built to corner. Carbon ceramic brakes. Active suspension. Rear wheel steering, launch control, and for the first time in Plymouth's resurrected history, a full electronic driving suite. Modes that let you cruise like a cruiser, hunt corners like a supercar, or obliterate pavement like a missile. Step inside, and you're not in the 70s anymore. The 2026 Superbird cockpit is a brutal blend of heritage and high-tech. Aluminum switchgear. Alcantara everywhere. A flat-bottom carbon steering wheel with integrated haptic controls. The gauge cluster, all digital, customizable, and race-ready. A central 15-inch OLED screen powered by Stellantis next-gen Uconnect X wireless Android Auto. Wireless CarPlay. Full AI-driven telemetry. Even the seats are race buckets with massage and cooling. It's retro, sure, but it's also sci-fi. Still, no screen or spec sheet can prepare you for what this car feels like on the road. Turn the key, or press the fighter jet-style ignition switch, and the Hellephant comes alive. There's no hybrid assist, no electric quiet mode, just violence. The kind of mechanical fury that shakes windows and hearts alike. 0 to 60, 2.6 seconds. Quarter mile, 9.3 seconds. Brakes, 6-piston Brembos that can stop a freight train. Sound, it's not noise, it's a declaration. Outside, every line is sculpted for speed. The Superbird's long nose slices through air like a blade, just like it did back in 1970. But now, it's crafted from carbon fiber and titanium-infused composite, saving weight while adding rigidity. The hood hides active aero slats that open under full throttle. The headlights are now laser LEDs embedded in smoked-out housings. The signature side scoops are back, only now they feed actual intercoolers. And that wing, it's not just big, it's intelligent. It raises, tilts, and adjusts in real time, giving the Superbird supernatural control at insane speeds. The color palette isn't subtle, either. You get classics, Hemi Orange, Lemon Twist, Plum Crazy. But also modern finishes like Black Ice Metallic, Digital Camo Gray, and Cosmic Blue Pearl. Stripes are back. Nose graphics are back. And yes, there's a Richard Petty Tribute Edition, finished in Petty Blue, limited to just 43 units worldwide. Underneath all that heritage is a completely reengineered chassis. A custom space frame, developed by Mopar Performance, reinforced with a carbon fiber tub and aluminum subframes. The suspension, a fully adaptive multi-link setup with programmable damping rates. You want smooth? Select Grand Touring mode. You want track-ready stiffness? Hit Race Plus. There's even a drag strip setting that squats the rear, adjusts aero, and primes the launch system with the press of a button. And let's talk wheels. 21-inch forged aluminum up front, 22s out back. Wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires that glue the car to asphalt. The calipers, painted to match your trim. The rotors, carbon ceramic. The feel? Like someone stuck a cruise missile in a muscle car shell. The Superbird also comes with something its ancestor never had: intelligence. An onboard neural driving coach learns your habits, tracks lap times, analyzes G-forces, and even tunes the drivetrain based on your driving personality. It syncs to the cloud, gives you updates on other owners' performance metrics, and unlocks secret driving modes as you level up your stats. It's gamified muscle, and it's absolutely addicting. But this car isn't just a toy, it's also a weapon. There's a track spec package that deletes rear seats, adds a roll cage, carbon roof, forged titanium exhaust, and full-time telemetry logging. Then there's the Street Elite package: adaptive cruise, head-up display, 40-speaker Harman, Kardon audio, night vision, and smart glass with UV, IR tint shifting. Even safety tech didn't get ignored. Blind spot detection, cross-traffic alert, 360-degree cameras, AI-assisted emergency braking. It's a Superbird for 2026, but it's not stupid. It's aware. It adapts. And it does it all while making modern performance cars feel like underachievers. And then there's the drive. Put it in sport. The throttle sharpens. The exhaust valves open. The suspension firms. The steering weights up. Tap the paddle. Instant downshift. You're pushed back in your seat. The boost hits. The tires scream. The scenery blurs. You laugh. You scream. And when you lift off, the wastegate snorts like a dragon catching its breath. That's not driving. That's an out-of-body experience. Launch control isn't just about acceleration anymore. With active traction vectoring, the Superbird hooks perfectly every time. On the track, it's capable of 1.25 lateral Gs. On the street, it turns heads like nothing else. People don't just stare. They point. They follow. They ask questions. And when they hear the name, their eyes widen. Superbird? The Superbird? Yes, that's Superbird. Reborn. Built in extremely limited numbers, just 2026 units for the global market. Every car is hand-finished at a special Mopar XSRT Heritage Works facility. Each one carries a serialized VIN, a signed plaque from the build team, and the original 1970 Superbird badge, reproduced using 3D scans from the original molds. Pricing starts at $249,000. Fully optioned track spec variants push past $300,000. The Richard Petty Tribute model? Auction only. Proceeds go to charity. They're already fetching over $500,000. And if you're asking whether it's worth it, then you don't get it. This isn't just a car. It's the resurrection of attitude, of rebellion, of unapologetic, rule-breaking American power. It's a defibrillator to a market obsessed with silence and screens. The 2026 Superbird is loud. It's real. It's terrifying in the best possible way. No turbos hiding under 4 cylinders. No CVTs. No synthetic engine notes. No muted styling. Just a 1,000 horsepower monster wrapped in one of the most outrageous shapes to ever grace asphalt. It's built for those who want to feel every vibration, every shift, every roar. Will it outsell Teslas? No. Will it fit in every garage? Probably not. Will it change the world? Absolutely. For the people who still believe cars should make your heart race and your hands shake. This is more than nostalgia. This is evolution. It's Plymouth, the brand we thought was gone, returning to punch a hole through the quiet, digital future of driving. Not because it has to, but because it wants to. Because someone at Stellantis said, "What if?" and then actually built it. You don't tame a Superbird. You hang on for dear life. And when it's over, you realize nothing else comes close. The 2026 Plymouth Superbird doesn't just relive history. It rewrites it. One red line at a time. Thanks for watching here. Subscribe for more machines that shouldn't exist, but do. Because legends never die. They shift gears. We'll see you on the next ride.